This Yankee team has been incredibly hard to watch. They've been tough to watch. Having to take time out of my night and listen, I create content. I love doing what I do. It's my favorite thing, one of my favorite things in the world to do. The passion of mine. I love talking about the Yankees. It gets tough to turn the game on at night and watch them get their butts handed to them. Watch them get outmanaged, outclassed, outplayed. It's tough to watch that almost every day. That's hard. And you know what? Enough's enough. This team has to turn it around. I feel like we say the same damn thing every year. It's like the same thing every single season. Past 3 years, I mean, last year, World Series appearance, yes. They did have a time during the season where they kind of sputtered a little bit there and didn't play all too well. But they picked it up, maintained a 500 record because they started off the year so freaking hot, and it was enough to win the division. And then they beat up on teams that just weren't as good as them, quite frankly. They took advantage of that, and they got their butts handed to them in the World Series. Bad managing, bad play, all that stuff. But this team looks a lot like 2023. And Aaron Boone, to me, looks like he completely lost the clubhouse. He lost everybody. In my opinion, he lost the fans a while ago. Some of you might love Aaron Boone, and that's fine. Some of you are Boone apologists, and that's your opinion, and that's my opinion is enough's enough. This little abusive relationship that we have with this Yankee team, that we have with this Yankee manager, I'm done with it. I'm absolutely done with it. It's pathetic that we have to watch this. It's pathetic that we have a guy like him representing this team. Yesterday, he has the balls to say that this Yankee team's a great team and that they're going to turn it around. Listen, is the schedule a little softer? Sure. But okay, who cares? Right? The Twins have been playing better as of late, but you have Minnesota and New York. You have St. Louis, who's 2.5 behind the Mets. You have Tampa Bay, then you have Boston, then Washington, Chicago. Does it get a little softer? Yes, it does. It does get softer. But what would make you think, even if they got into the postseason, even if they somehow got in, which I don't think they will, because then you have Houston again, you have Toronto, the Detroit, then the Red Sox. So it could get to a point where, bam, you're dead in the freaking grave. You're in the dirt at that point. It could get to that point. But if they make the playoffs, what makes you think this team is going to go win a series? What makes you think that Aaron Boone is going to have his boys motivated to win a series? Because it is just bad baseball. Listen to these old timers, Roger Clemens, Jorge Posada, Joe Torre, talk about this team. Made me sick. Jorge Posada knows. Jorge Posada say that this team has to play with a little bit of edge, a little bit of anger. Get mad. It's okay to get mad. Get mad. And you know what? When Aaron Boone went out there in the third inning to argue balls and strikes, whatever the hell he did, it did not motivate that team. Because that's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to motivate your team. It did not motivate them. It didn't motivate the fans. The fans were dead quiet. He lost his players. He lost the fan base. That's what happened. And constantly saying, oh, we're great, we're good. You're lying because you're not good. We're seeing the product on the field. It stinks. It stinks. I'm sorry, it stinks. Don't insult the fans by saying you're a great team when you're not. It's insulting at this point. Insulting. 20-31 since June 13th. That's the worst team in the American League. The worst record over that span. Joe Torre went on the broadcast and said, listen, I'm not a big fan of this analytics stuff. It's whatever happened to managing with your gut, because sometimes you have to do that. And you know what? He's 1,000% right. And you know what? He's a 4-time World Series champion, but the New York Yankees made it to 6 World Series. And guess what the Yankees did to him? After 7 seasons of not winning a World Series title, the Yankees let Joe Torre go. That's what they did. This is year 8 for Aaron Boone, and he has yet to win a title. Guess what? He's still here. This team isn't responding to him. I'm sorry, they're not. It's time to get somebody here who they will respond to. Sometimes your boss, you love him so much and you like him so much that sometimes you get way too comfortable to where you think, oh, everything's going to be all right. Listen, that's not true. This is like 2023 all over again, where they barely finished above 500. And guess what? I wouldn't be shocked if they finished below 500. The Twins are playing good baseball. Cardinals are 2.5 behind the Mets. Then you have Tampa Bay. Those aren't surefire wins. Then you have Boston. Then you have a couple soft series, as I said earlier, with the Nationals and the White Sox. I get it. But then it gets tough again for a stretch. It gets tough. With Houston, Toronto, Detroit, back to Boston. What on earth makes anybody think that this Yankee team, with Aaron Boone at the helm, with whatever they have in the clubhouse, what makes you think that this team is going to go and win a 5-game set against Houston, win a 7-game series against the Red Sox? What makes you think that they won't get outclassed? Because I think they will. At this point, right now, they will. Is it worth firing Aaron Boone right now? Probably not. You let him see if he could work out of it, and if he doesn't, he's gone after the season. But the fan in me wants it done now because there's still some of the season left. There's still 2025 left. And if you bring somebody in there, and Aaron Boone said it, he's been saying it, that this team is one of the most talented teams he's ever managed, then why are you the worst team in the American League since June 13th? Why is that, Boone? Why? Are you just trying to talk to us fans like we're stupid? Like we're dumb? Listen, maybe we never played the game of baseball at the level you played, but what we know what we're seeing on the field. We're very aware. We're very aware, Booney, what we're seeing on the field. And what we're seeing there is utter trash, utter garbage. Garbage. That's what we're watching every game, almost every game. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Bringing back Aaron Judge. Now that might be a Cashman thing. Bringing back Aaron Judge. For what? To have him DH and take your hottest hitter out of your lineup and Giancarlo Stanton? And then you play Stanton in the field. Game 2 against Houston. You win the game because of having Stanton in that lineup. You win the game by the skin of your teeth, but you won. And then what do you do the next day? You bench Stanton because, I don't want him to play the field. Listen, I get it, whatever. But he's your best hitter in your lineup right now. And you're taking him out. From top to bottom, this New York Yankee organization is a freaking mess. Hal Steinbrenner, say what you want about him. At least he opens up his checkbook. He does. Top 3 payroll in baseball. Paid Max Fried. Added on Cody Bellinger. Paid Goldschmidt 12.5. He's not super duper cheap. He's not as cheap as everybody makes him out to be. But he doesn't have that edge that his dad had. He doesn't. It's not even close. And people want to talk about George Steinbrenner like, oh, if he didn't get suspended, he would have blew up the Yankee nucleus back in the day. No. And without George Steinbrenner, the Yankees don't win a World Series. What did George do after they won the 98 World Series? He went out and got the best pitcher in baseball in Roger Clemens. Clemens just won 2 Cy Youngs with the Blue Jays. He went and got the best pitcher in baseball in Roger Clemens. That's what he did. After winning the World Series, after winning 125 total games in 98, he went and got Roger Clemens. This man had his foot on the gas at all times. That's not his son, and that's where the frustration lies. And I get it. I understand it. And if you don't understand it, get your head out of your butt, please. Because you have to understand where the Yankee fans are coming from. If you're a Yankee fan that doesn't feel that way, that thinks, oh, firing Boone won't get anywhere. If you think that, It's your opinion, but don't be upset when other Yankee fans feel a different way, because that's the majority of the fan base. It is. It's the majority of the fan base. I'm not a fair weather fan. Don't ever insult me. Don't ever insult the Yankee fan base. We have a certain expectation. We expect to win. That's it. That's all. And right now, these Yankees, they're not the Yankees. If you want to watch a team that's average or mediocre, go watch somebody else. That's not what the Yankees stand for. And it's about damn time they get back to that place. Because last year was an anomaly. This happened in 2023, and it's happening again. It needs to stop. And that begins with a change in leadership. Do it now.